Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to another Top 10. I'm your friendly neighborhood Baters, and I'm going to be taking you through some awesomely new mods this week. Ooh, yeah. So let's start average baiting, baby, and point our eyeballs right at this intro. At the number 10 spot, we've got Compact Crafting by Fading Signal. Compact Crafting is an excellent mod that adds small workbenches to Fallout 4. Now, the vanilla workbenches can feel kind of big, and some people just can't handle all that girth, especially if they have itty-bitty little settlements. Those vanilla workbenches can definitely clutter up a small settlement, making it feel closed in and making it hard to move around. And let's face it, not having enough room in your settlements is almost as annoying as trying to have an important conversation with a simple-minded boob. A group of raiders ransacked my settlement last night. They ate all my food, they kidnapped my wife, they spanked my bare ass right in front of my kids, neither of which can look me in the eyes anymore. They picked up my eldest son right by the nipples. So I figured I'd come to Sanctuary and try to get some of your guys' help. So what do you say? Do you think you can help me take on those raiders?
Dude, I don't even work here.
This mod sorts all that with compact workbenches that look awesome and function great. The benches that are added with this mod are the Tiny Armor Workbench, the Itty Bitty Chem Station, the Pee Wee Power Armor Station, and the Teeny Weeny Weapon Workbench. Now, all those names were made up by us, but we thought they were suiting considering these things are so fucking small. But the mod does actually add all those workbenches. The benches themselves fit the lore of the game and have an attractive design. All of the benches are standalone variants of the vanilla workbenches, and they can be crafted in the crafting section of the workshop menu. These are great for anyone who wants a crafting station in their settlements, but don't want to take up a lot of room. I rate this mod 2 creepy old guys wearing straw hats. At number 9, we have PNR Shoulder Lamp by a name that no human being can pronounce. Akal At 85. That was really hard. As I'm sure you're all aware, darkness is the scariest thing ever invented. It's right ahead of prepubescent Asian girl ghosts and homeless people who get too close to you on the subway and start coughing in your fucking face. This mod attempts to ameliorate that fear by adding a high-powered combat-style flashlight thingy to Fallout 4. So you can actually stop crying and shitting yourself in the dark like a little bitch and get out there and get things done when the sun goes down. Now, this light is inspired by the shoulder light seen in the Alien movies, which makes me wonder how I would react if I ever saw an alien in real life. I'd like to think that I'd be all calm, cool, and collective. This is a pretty cool cave. I could probably make a home for myself here. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? This baby has been added to the Armored Vendor leveled list, so you can purchase it off vendors, or if you don't want to buy it, you can craft it at the chem station under utility. It requires 3 copper, 4 glass, 4 adhesive, 5 steel, and 5 screws to craft this little bitch. There are also 6 craftable colored lenses that can change up the style. It is compatible with NPCs, so you can put it on them, get them to model it for you. It also has dynamic shadows and volumetric light. It looks pretty cool, and it adds a new way to light your path when traveling the Commonwealth at night. I rate this mod what looks to be one bird trying to eat its own ass, but I can't tell for sure. At number 8, we've got Prisoner Shackles by M. Lucky. This is actually a Settlement Workshop edition, and a pretty sweet one at that. Let's face it, sometimes you just want to beat your settlers like a redheaded stepchild, but you lack the proper equipment to do so. Well, you can whip her like a little bitch no more, because this mod actually sorts you out. This mod adds the Prisoner Shackles that the Disciples use in the Nuka World DLC. They work like the pillory found in the Contraptions DLC, bounding your settlers in one position, unable to move. So you'll be able to lock them up to walls and other shit. If you want to craft these bad boys, you'll find them in the workshop menu under Resources Miscellaneous or Raider Miscellaneous. Now, this mod also adds a prisoner mat, which causes the assigned settler to just sit there with their arms bound behind their back in a perfectly right position for skull fucking. Oh yeah, take it to the face, stupid bitch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you like that? Oh, yeah. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, oh, guy. Oh, yeah, buddy, yeah. Oh.
You can also craft the shock collar in the chemistry station, which I think is a cute visual addition. This mod does require the Nuka World DLC to work properly. However, it is an excellent addition to the game, and having a selection when it comes to punishing your settlers is always a welcome addition. Especially when your settlers are dumb as fuck and need to be slapped around a little bit from time to time. You know what I'm saying? I rate this mod one tree that just grew the wrong way, but just didn't realize till it was too late. Haha, you're a dumb tree. You don't even know which way to grow. At number 7, we've got See You Sleep by Flipdeezy and Steve 40. Just so you're all aware, there are 39 other Steves that had nothing to do with this mod. This is a perfect mod for those lascivious individuals who really enjoy watching people sleep. Yeah, that's it. Close your eyes. Just pretend like I'm not even watching you. Just pretend it's not weird. So if you enjoy a good sneak and peek, this mod will have you salivating at the mouth. Now you'll even be able to watch your own character sleep if that's the kind of weird shit you're into. Once you see the animation play, just press a button and your character will get up. This mod allows you to sleep in both craftable beds and beds throughout the Commonwealth. Additionally, this mod causes the player and companions with high affinity to undress when they sleep together. Which goes without saying, you and your companions will be bumping uglies, aka butt stuff. It also comes with custom sound effects and the option to turn off the animations altogether. In case you want to download this bitch, have it in your load order and not actually use the fucking thing. This is a really cool mod that adds to the immersion of the game and makes the sleeping in the game make a whole lot more sense. I rate this mod 1 of whatever the fuck this thing is. At number 6, we've got Salvage Beacons by King Gath. Are you tired of wanting to play an immersive playthrough of Fallout 4? Only to have to drag all that useless shit back and forth between settlements whenever you find something you'd like to loot? Or maybe you're exploring and you hit your carrying capacity and you'd rather not have to walk your slow ass all the way back to the nearest fucking settlement just to keep all that barely useful paraphernalia. Now before this mod you had 2 options and they were both immersion breaking as fuck. You could use console commands to increase your carrying capacity to something ridiculous, making you the strongest fucking person on the planet. Or you could use a zero weight mod for your items, which would make all of your items completely weightless. And as we all know, items that weigh nothing are super realistic. And for all you people that don't know what sarcasm is, that was a joke. They're not realistic at all. This is the solution every immersion hoarder has been waiting for. This mod allows you to set up salvage beacons that will have your settlers come and salvage items for you. All you have to do is set up a communication station in one of your settlements and assign a settler to that station. Then you craft a salvage beacon in the chemistry station under utility. Once you have a bunch of junk you want your settlers to come pick up, you just put all that crap inside a container with one of the salvage beacons. The settlers from your nearest settlement with a communication station in it will come and collect the items, which will then be transported to a vanilla settlement of your choice. It's actually really cool to see how functional and immersive this mod is. The settlers actually come out to the container and the salvage beacon genuinely sits on top of that container until the items have been delivered. This is a great mod that functions perfectly and keeps things immersive as fuck. I rate this mod the dozens of things that had to go perfectly right to make this mustache a reality. And at number 5, we've got the Makeshift Antimateriel Rifle by Shoe Burglar. This mod adds a makeshift anti-material rifle to the Commonwealth, which is basically a single-shot, homemade, high-damage sniper rifle which looks like it was scrapped out of spare parts found throughout the Commonwealth. This gun also comes with a custom firing sound, which sounds terrifying but majestic. Now there are also a load of different customization options for this gun, which really allows a player to mold it to their particular playstyle. There are various unique scopes, multiple muzzles, stocks, and various receivers which don't just change the damage output of the gun, but can also change the very class of the gun itself. It's just the perfect gun for protecting yourself from those deadly predators when you're exploring the outback.
G'day, mates. Shh. You see that feisty fucker behind me there? Yeah, he's one of the most dangerous predators around. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna sneak right up behind him and stick our fingers right up his butthole. Because I've been doing a little bit of drinking, and it seems like a good idea.
This gun has been added to the leveled list so it can be found on fallen enemies. However, there are also 2 versions of the gun that can be found throughout the world for those treasure hunting fanatics. This gun looks incredible and it comes in both 2K and 4K variants depending on how detailed you want it to look in game. It keeps with the lore of the game very well, which makes it a very immersive addition to Fallout 4.
I rate this mod 1 monkey doing hard time.
At number 4, we've got Vivid Roads and Bridges by Hein84. This mod adds more vivid textures to a lot of the roads and bridges in Fallout 4. Many city grounds and walls are edited as well. The textures look marvelous and really bring the world to life. Just look at how sexy everything gets when you use this puppy. Just makes me want to press my penis right up against my computer screen, just so I can feel the textures on the tip. Improved textures in a more visually appealing Fallout is already pretty fucking mind-blowing. But wait! Hold on to your hats, boys and girls, because that's not all this mod does. It actually improves the performance of the game as well. Just like when I shave my balls, it doesn't just make them look sleek as fuck, it also makes me more aerodynamic. Because the last thing you want is unwanted drag caused by a loose ball hair. So having this mod installed actually makes your game look better, and it increases your frames per second, giving you an even smoother playthrough. I know what you're thinking. How the fuck is that even possible, Baiters? That doesn't make any sense. The answer is it clearly isn't. This mod author must be some sort of magical fairy goblin, likely banned from an imaginary kingdom for making the place too fucking immersive. There is no way to understand the magic behind this mod, so don't even try. Just know that it functions great and it makes your game look realistic as shit.
I rate this mod 1 giant bike helmet and 1 tiny motorcycle. At number 3, we've got the Handmade Revolver by SXS. This is another very unique weapon mod based off of the unused Fallout 4 concept art. It has a rustic homemade look just like the crude blowback, which is another mod made by the same mod author. If you can build your own gun from scratch, you're pretty set in the post-apocalypse. I mean, your chances of survival are really, really good. I mean, I know I couldn't build my own gun from scratch. I couldn't even do arts and crafts in school. I always ended up like embarrassed with colored paper glued to my face. This gun looks incredible and it has a ton of customization options. There are 5 receivers, 9 barrels, 3 grips, 3 muzzles, 4 sights, 3 stocks, and 2 bayonets. This gun is not only excellent quality, but it completely fits into the lore of the game, making it immersive as balls. When you use this gun, you really feel like the poorest motherfucker in the Commonwealth. There are 2 very immersive ways to acquire this super sexy gun. You can find it in the world. It's located on top of a fireplace in a shed around Walden Pond. Or it can also be found on fallen enemies because this baby's been added to the leveled list. I rate this mod 1 pigeon who I know works for the CIA. Stop following me!
At number 2, we've got Moon Palace by Galadro. This mod adds a classy as fuck player home for people who want an 18th century style pad that really impresses the ladies and makes their panties hit the floor, baby. It really is elegant as fuck, with more than 25 rooms which include a workbench chambers, a kitchen, a chemistry lab, and an armory. It also has dialogued servant NPCs with basic collect quests and gifts. So not only does it look and function great, it's also the perfect place to bring back one of those classy girls that you met while using Tinder.
Well, I've got a knapsack full of jets, so that's a swipe right.
It comes with 4 unique outfits that are pretty peachy and pretentious as fuck. There's also an assortment of classical music with over 25 minutes of tracks, so you'll even sound sophisticated when you're dry humping the drapes for no reason at all.
Oh yeah, take it, Drapes. Oh yes, take it, Drapes. Yes. Oh yeah.
It does require the Far Harbor DLC to work properly, but you can get there through the Commonwealth by finding a ship near the castle called the Helena and entering the door at the back of the ship. Once you arrive at the Moon Palace, you're going to get a teleport dialogue from the maid in the main part of the palace, so you can teleport back at your leisure. This is a great addition to Fallout 4, and it adds a little bit of class to the skanky post-apocalypse.
I rate this mod 3 friends with 1 girl who doesn't know she's about to be out of the group.
And at the number 1 spot, we've got the Scarh H by the Shiny Haxorus. If this gun doesn't make you come all over your keyboard, then I just don't know what would. Now this weapon comes in multiple finishes and looks sick, but what really makes it special are its custom animations, or as I like to call them, animes. It has a custom anime for just about everything. There's a custom anime for the barrel grip versus the angled foregrip, custom run anime, melee anime, custom equip, fast equip, and reload anime, custom grenade throw and mine throw animes, and even custom firing animes. It basically says, fuck you, to all the vanilla animes. Now all of these animations look amazing and they just bring the gun to life in the game. This gun looks and feels so real that I actually thought it was in my hands when I was using it. But it turns out that was just my penis. There are also multiple customization options for this gun, including 3 sights, 4 receivers, 2 ammo conversions, 2 magazines, 2 muzzles, and 2 grips. This gun is one of the nicest weapons I've ever seen on the Nexus. However, it's a bit of a trade-off because the animations, textures, and design all look and feel so real, but the design of the gun could be considered not so lore-friendly because it's a modern firearm. Oh no! However, once you use this gun just once, you'll be hooked. It's like injecting heroin straight into your fucking eyeballs. Now, the Scarh H can be located in the Concord Museum. You remember, it's the place at the first of the game when you meet up with Preston Garvey and friends, and you meet that fucking slut Marcy Long for the first time? Yeah, it's right in there. I rate this mod 2 ladies who point their bums up at the sun to try to steal its energy. Well, thanks again, folks, for tuning in to another week at Top 10. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, maybe come back next week and view another one, or hit the subscribe button, whatever works for you, you know. Well, I'm off to enjoy my other hobby, which is helping late-night joggers get fit. And where in the fuck did I put that balaclava?